So yes, here we are with Dylan from the after, what would you call this, Dylan? The after show, maybe?
The after show, the aftermath of the Tallahassee Highland Games. I'm Dylan Quigg. I'm originally from Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Gatlinburg,
Tennessee. Home base somewhat is Texas, but I pretty much live on the road.
Yeah, you live on the road, and you were here at the Tallahassee Highland Games.
Yeah.
And we're here on site for the Tallahassee Highland Games, which is an epic event, let me tell you. And this is the beautiful Appalachie Parkway Park, and we're sitting underneath a beautiful satsuma tree in full bloom still in February. So
yeah,
plenty of oranges.
It's pretty warm here in Florida, except for near the Panhandle. It got some snow recently.
Yeah, we got snow here too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
oh wow.
Quite a bit.
I had looked up the last snow. There was flurries, I think, back in 21, 22. And then before that, there was an actual snow back in 2014, but at the Panhandle. But yeah, it doesn't get cold here very often, I'd say.
No, and you have a business that you take around the country.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What's the name of your business?
Well, it's not my business. I represent the company Phat Dragon.
Phat Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah. I represent I'm a salesman.
Is that anything to do with dragons?
Yeah, a little bit. It's in the title. It's in the title.
And you sell these wonderful mugs and instruments. Well, you don't sell any musical instruments, but instruments to drink.
But you can call it an instrument. Yeah. We sell drinking horns, and we're actually like a boutique kind of store. We sell.
Oh, boutique.
Oh, boutique.
No
yeah.
less.
Sorry, my English isn't very good. Yeah. Well, the main thing is drinking horns, Texas Longhorns, and the owners Leona Langan, Gary Mansfield. Leona started it wanting to get back into the roots of her heritage, her Scottish heritage.
Okay.
So
Leona's got Scottish heritage.
Exactly. So she came up with getting in the drinking horns, and so that's the main product of Phat Dragon.
And these are not for whiskey; they're for beer.
Oh, beer, mead. We do have some whiskey cups. Those shorter. Not like a shot glass, but, taller whiskey cups. Yeah, even your apple juice you can put, for the kids, your cereal, whatever you want in them. But yeah, they are for drinking. They're safe to drink from. They're coated in food-grade epoxy. Everybody asks, every time they pick one up, can you drink from it? Yes, you may drink from our drinking horns. But,
have you made these drinking horns yourself?
I have not made the drinking horns myself. I have witnessed some of the production. Yeah, I am just the salesman for the company that represent across the USA, and I know how they're made.
And what's one of your best sales pitches?
One of my best sales pitches. Oh man. Well, first in order to sell yourself, I jumped ahead. In order to sell your product, no matter what you sell, you got to sell yourself. And so I sell myself by presenting an experience, an enthusiasm. And I have multiple pitches. One of them, well, that's what you're asking about. When somebody is unsure about whether to get a horn or not, they may be drinking from like a beer can or a red Solo cup or something. I look at them and I say, these drinking horns make you look and feel like the drinker that you are.
The warrior.
The warrior that you are. Yeah, those two ones. Yeah.
The drinker and the warrior.
The drinker and the warrior. Yeah.
Then comes the war.
Yeah. Or sometimes the war, then the drink. Sometimes drink, war, the night before, drink, war, then drink.
And then more drinking. So they get a lot of use, these horns. They get
yeah, absolutely.
The Texas Longhorns, they're doing a good thing for you. You say what part of Texas is Leona live?
Dallas area.
Dallas area.
Dallas area. Yep.
So you had a an epic weekend here, hopefully.
Yeah, it was great.
And could you describe some of your more highlight experiences?
The highlight experience was that there was constant music. And, I hate going to a show and it's just dead silent. It doesn't set the atmosphere, the tone very well. And so I, even though, there was a little bit of bagpipes here, but there was more variety of music, which was kind of nice. Sometimes, and I love the sound of bagpipes, but sometimes, it's nice to have like a small 5-minute, 10-minute break from them or something. So it was nice having constant music and not just bagpipes. And I love bagpipes, again, I really do. But that was good. There was like 2 stages, and there was like music and dancing. There was dancing constantly on this stage over here, which was really nice. And then the other stage, I know one of my neighbors, she got up and gave a historic lecture on how like women dressed back in like the 1800s back in Scotland. So that was very interesting.
This is Krista. Right?
Yeah, Krista. I had never seen a demonstration like that, and that was really neat to see. And so and she's.
Are you aware that Krista's husband makes the cages?
Oh no, I did not. He might have mentioned that to me, but my memory just flies. But both of them are very. I think they're very good people.
Good couple.
Yeah, they're a beautiful family.
Beautiful people.
Yeah, beautiful people. Yeah.
I'll have an interview with them also on my channel, and I agree that girl. She not only had the dainty spirit of a Celtic, good, beautiful Celtic woman.
Absolutely.
But the dynamic of teaching dance.
Her presentation is very, and how she speaks and. Into the microphone. It's just very elegant and very, she knows what she's doing.
We need more dancing, that's for sure. I've always said that. What else do we need more of, Dylan?
Well, more bagpipes. More bagpipes. More bagpipes. Oh yeah.
Absolutely. And you wear some interesting shoes, I might say.
Oh well, these are Nikes. I like Nikes, and these are called the Green Goblin. Like Green Goblin from like the Spider-Man movie show.
Okay.
This kind of like looks like his armors, but these are Nike foam deposits.
Keep your
foam deposits.
feet comfy there.
Yeah, I love them. Anyways, I like Nikes.
Do you identify more being Irish or Scottish?
Well, I don't identify as either because because number one. Because I know a lot of people say, they're Viking or they're Irish or Scottish or whatever, but, really, when they say that, they just mean that, their heritage
they're
is,
nationalizing their Celticness.
Right, exactly, yeah. So anyways, I don't have stern enough knowledge and my family's lineage to say whether I'm more Scottish or Irish. I actually kind of think of myself more German because my first name is Frank and I was named after my grandfather. My name is Frank Dillon, and Dillon is Welsh actually.
Dylan.
But
you spell Dylan with a Y or an I?
It's the cool way. It's Y.
It's Y.
D-Y-L-E, and
like Dylan
cool
Thomas.
Yeah, who's Dylan Thomas?
Famous poet.
Oh, okay.
Or writer.
Well, I gotta look him up. People usually associate me with like Bob Dylan. And
Okay.
Actually, my mother was watching like a comedian special. Some comedian named Dylan. I was named after him.
So your name is actually Frank. Your first name, your surname.
Yeah, exactly. Frank Dillon, and I've always gone by Dylan.
Germanic, you say.
Right, exactly. Germanic. My grandfather's grandfather came over from a ship from Germany, and so I just because with that little bit of knowledge, I consider myself more German. But
Well, I've got 15% German in me. So
oh wow. Yeah.
Although I always admire the Germans, their ingenuity and their inventiveness.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're an ingenious inventor?
I wouldn't say inventor, but I do consider myself very ingenuitive. I'm very coming up with different ways on how to.
You might have made up a new word there, Dylan.
I might have. Like I said, my English isn't very good.
That was using your ingenuity.
Ingenuity. Yeah, there we go.
Ingenuity. Yeah, I like it. Ingenuity. We'll add that one to the dictionary.
I do see, there you go. There's a prime example. There's a prime example. I always try to figure out ways and I notice different details on how to work things about other people's may not realize.
Yeah, and they're usually simplified.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I definitely think I'm very creative in that aspect. Absolutely.
Great.
Absolutely.
Well, I'd love to drink a beer with you sometime.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you for this wonderful interview. I usually keep it to less than 10 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Is there anything else you'd like to... Oh, I'd like to maybe expound upon your travels and what you do. You travel 24/7, 365, right?
That's right. Yeah, I've got a few minutes to talk about that. Yeah, that's what I do. The owner, like I said, I'm a salesman for Phat Dragon, and they take care of my stays. And so Leona, she books me. I go where she tells me.
Okay.
And sometimes I never know where I'm going. Sometimes I may end up, thinking I'm going one place, and then last minute I'm going somewhere else. Completely opposite. Yep, I've been traveling on the road nonstop for 2 years now, a little over 2 years. And I've been all across the country except for the Northeast. I haven't been up there, but I've been to about, I'd say probably about 41, 42 states just in the past 2 years.
And out of all the states you've been to, would you have a favorite?
So far, now each time I'm somewhere, it's typically not for a very long period of time. Sometimes I'm at a spot for a month, but typically I'm there for just a weekend. And I try to see one thing if I can while I'm there. But I spent very little time in Montana and Washington. And those are two states I would really like to spend a lot more time in. And Oregon, it's
Or the northern
beautiful. Yeah, the mountains, just the trees. Yeah, but the mountains are just nice. And they got huckleberry. Have you ever had huckleberry? Did you know what a huckleberry is? It's blueberry grown in high elevation, and it's just a fantastic flavor. It's just it's a pleasure to eat. Oh, and it's only up in the north. And so yeah, but I grew up from in East Tennessee, and the outdoors, like a river rafting and hiking and stuff.
Like Huckleberry Finn.
Yeah, Huckleberry Finn. I'm sure he ate huckleberries. But those states are
so
beautiful.
The area you were raised in was a mountainous area, was it?
Yeah. They're not huge mountains, but the Great Smoky Mountains, which is there's the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which is the most visited national park in the entire country. And and there's about I think it's 4 million people annually every year visit the park. And so there's a wide variety of things to do. But I grew up in the mountains.
And you go where from here?
I am going somewhere outside of Orlando.
Mount Dora?
Yep. Mount Dora. You know where I'm going. You going there?
Same place as the chief of my clan.
But you're not going. You won't be there?
I won't be there.
Oh, no.
But, thanks. But you can get introduced to him. His name's Mike, and he does the jackalope.
Okay.
Jackalope.
Mike.
Jackalope.
Okay.
He's a 6'4" fellow.
Oh, wow.
He's a giant. He's a giant. Yeah.
Wow.
You have to be a giant to be a chief.
Well, I guess with that attitude.
Hopefully you get to meet him and say, I would like you to meet him very much.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll look forward to it.
He's supposedly the head of our clan.
Well, you better be if he claims it. You better be.
Well, thanks so much, my
man.
friend Dylan. And I hope to see you again sometime soon.
Oh, yeah, and you and Mickey, too.
Mickey and I will wish you very good journeys and lots of good happenings in your future.
I hope life goes your way, Will.
Thanks so much. Great, Dylan. That was a good interview.
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Thanks for doing that.
14 minutes and